How you doing? Greg Rhoton here for Street Seed Plus. I'm back to you. I'm going to give you a little bodywork tip for those of you that are trying to get some dents out of a body panel or something like that. If you have, you know, a dent, you've got a fender off or something, and you got a little crease in there. If you don't have a hammer and dolly, which I didn't have for many years, but my buddy's, one of my best friends, his dad was a body guy, and he taught me a little trick. You go to Home Depot and get a bag of sand, like a sandbag, something like this, or you know something. It costs a few dollars. You get that, and you take your fender. If you got your fender off the car, or your quarter panel off the car, or whatever it may be, trying to get some dents out, take your sandbag. Just pretend this is a fender. You get your sandbag, put it on a table. You put your fender with the dent down. Kind of squish it into that sandbag, and take a rubber mallet and just go along. It'll get that crease out, and it'll smooth out just enough to get you started. So you don't need a hammer and dolly every time. If you got the fender off, you got the hood off or whatever, get that sandbag, throw it on the ground, and get that hood or fender and mold that piece of that dent or that crease with the crease down or the dent side down into the sandbag, or you can flip it up and have the crease, you know, put it down. That sandbag's going to absorb the blows, but you need a rubber mallet. Do not use a hammer. You'll definitely put divots in that metal. Get a rubber mallet, or even get a rubber mallet and put a cloth over it, and just lightly tap that dent over that sandbag. It's going to smooth that out enough. You'll be amazed at what that can do, and that's a cheap way to do it. You don't have to have expensive dolly and hammer set. Sandbag, rubber mallet, and get your fender and do your own body work. Just experiment with it, and that'll get your dent pretty much out to where you can, you know, fill it out, and you'll have just a little bit of fill on it to make it smooth and straight. So for Street Scene Plus, I'm Greg Rhoton. Make sure you email your questions, comments, channel 20, channel 20 at agoc.com. That's agoc.com. Or reply to this Facebook message, and Rick and I will try to get your questions answered as best as we can. So see you next time.